What is it about me that is like, do not talk to that woman?
Are you giving him crazy eyes? Do you not know? How you trying to give him sexy eyes and you're giving him crazy eyes?
Maybe I have really bad sexy eyes.
And he's like, what the and you're like, and in your brain you're like, come to me. And he's like, what is she doing? She's crazy.
Maybe I have crazy eyes. Maybe that's the answer.
You're just like, and he's like, whoa, no, been there before. No, that one belongs in the bayou.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
You're chilling with French fries and thick thighs.
Welcome back, French Fry fam.
Welcome
to another episode. Okay, so last night I was over at a barbecue. Okay. And I feel like that group of people just loves to engage in these conversations, which is fine. It's really fun. But they asked a really good question that I thought was so interesting. We never actually really got to talk about it last night. So I kind of want to like get your opinion, get everybody's opinion on it. Mm-hmm. So I guess there was this other podcast he was listening to and it asked a question. So there's 3 girls sitting in a line, whatever, on a chair, whatever. Okay. So they're sitting and they're asked to rate themselves. So and all these girls are 9s. Okay. So they're all just drop dead gorgeous girls. They're all 9s. So 2 of them say that they're 10. One of them says that she's a 6. And they ask a guy, which one would you choose to date? Just based off that solely. Like he sees them, he knows they're 9s. Mm-hmm. And now he knows that 2 of them said they were 10s and one of them said they're 6. Mm-hmm. So what would you choose?
I would probably go with the person who said they were a 6, even though they're a 9, the more humbling person.
Okay, that was a common perspective. So why? I'm curious.
Because they're more humble.
That's what they say.
They're not full of themselves. And dealing with a person who is full of themselves is so difficult because they just see the world through a different through different glasses. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like they
through different lens.
Through a different lens. Whereas a humble person is more humble and they look at it, you know, through a different perspective. And I would want to be with somebody who's more humble.
Yeah. I kind of wish we had more people on this episode because there were so many different
What were the other opinions?
So the guy that we had asked, we were asking him what his type was and stuff like that. And that's how the conversation came about because him and I are like the 2 single ones in the group. So they're always trying to set me up. And then we were like, okay, well, what are you into? We're always trying to set him up. I don't know. I also don't know why we feel like we need to set people up. I think it's because people don't talk to people anymore.
No, it's like, so difficult to date nowadays.
Yeah. Like if you see somebody attractive, you're probably not going to approach them. And the guys are like so sick of getting rejected. They don't approach girls anymore either.
Yeah.
So
honestly, I'm just hoping maybe one day someone comes and talks to me in a grocery store because I swear about you'll find me. Like, good luck. Point, like, good luck finding me anywhere else.
Yeah. So his opinion of this was, I do want to touch back on that because that's also interesting. But
yeah,
his opinion was, he said like she's humble, but then he said the flip side is you have 2 women who know what they're worth and they think very highly of themselves, and that just shows a lot of what was the word? Confidence. Yeah.
For sure.
He's like, it just shows a lot of confidence. He's like, and that's attractive in its own way too.
Absolutely.
So like,
confidence is a very big and attractive thing. Absolutely. I've heard that from a lot of men.
Yeah. It was so funny because our one friend, he kept like trying to shape the question, get him to say something. I was like, stop shaping the question. Like he answered it 3 times.
Yeah. Like
that is his perspective.
Yeah. Like just stop trying to change it. He's still going to answer it the same way.
You're just getting him to answer the way you want it to be answered now. Like, like you're
just stop.
So, but then I was thinking, and then one of the other guys. So also in this group, there's like one of our friends is 56.
Okay.
I'm in my 30s. The other friend's in his 30s who asked the question. Mm-hmm. And then the other guy's in his early 20s. So there's like a big range of us. So it was really interesting to hear the perspectives because you've got like a Gen X, Gen Zs, and a Gen Y.
Well, we're millennials. So
Gen Z.
We are millennials.
Gen X.
We are millennials.
It's the same name as a Gen X.
Oh, I was like, no, a Gen X is different from a millennial, is it not?
It's either Gen X or Gen Y, but every single one is Gen Y. Millennial just got their own tag.
Yeah, but millennials are a different age group than a Gen X.
No, we have one of those letters. We're either Gen X or Y. Just look
age.
it up.
I'm looking this up. Generations.
Because we were the 2000s, so we got deemed as the millennials.
So there's your baby boomers, Your Generation X is 1965 to 1980. Millennials are born from 1981 to 1996.
So what are we, Gen Y then?
We are millennials.
No, look it up.
No, look. And then there's Generation Z, which is born 1997 to 2012, and then Generation Alpha, which is born 2013 to 2025.
There's another name for
millennials.
No, we're not named millennials. Everyone is named a generation of a letter. And then we just got
millennials, Gen Y. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's a millennial.
It's okay, but Gen Y also, like, it's the same damn thing.
No, see, this is where she should not be a millennial, because a millennial is like, we are millennials. Most like, you're Gen Y. You need to be that next generation.
All I'm saying.
Kid generation. God. That's what you need to be.
I don't know why you're so upset about this name. All I said was that it's a Gen Y because it goes X, Y, Z. X, Y, Z.
But then why are there baby boomers?
Because you're at the end of the alphabet and it goes to Gen Alpha. And baby boomers was also another coined term, like millennials.
Well, then why aren't they called Gen?
They are. I guarantee you they are.
W.
It's a naming convention.
No, it's not.
Yes,
you go. See, this is the new. She's not a millennial. God. She needs to be kicked out of the millennial club. This is. Yeah.
I am the most millennial. I'm like dead center in the middle of millennials.
You know what's funny? Is I'm totally gonna win this argument. Every millennial out there, please help a sister out here.
I don't know why this is so difficult for you.
Call her out. I need you guys to call her out.
It's the same name.
Call her out.
Oh my God.
Anyways.
There's a wide variety of us in the spectrum over here. We're not autistic, but
in the yes, okay.
Spectrum of ages.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. And so the youngest one was the one we were asking the question to, and he was the one who said like, oh, well, like these ones show confidence and these ones show humbleness and blah blah blah. And then the Gen X, so the baby boomer, is that baby boomer? Whatever that one is, the Gen X.
Okay.
He had said like, yeah, I also see like humility and being able to think low of yourself. And then I thought, I'm just sitting here listening like contently. And I think I was the only girl participating at that point. Like the other girls were inside doing something or something like that. And I looked at them and I was like, that's so funny that you think that, because listening to you guys say that, I'm instantly wondering, are you targeting the girl who thinks less of herself? Are you looking for a girl with lower self-esteem? Are you preying on that? Like, are you going to be manipulative to her because you know that she thinks less of herself? You know what I mean? And I was just like, nobody saw that perspective. And that was like all I could think of when I heard it. I was like, are you specifically going for the girl who has lower self-esteem? Like,
see, yeah, no, I never looked at it that way, but it is a good perspective to kind of open your eyes to it, because a lot of men, like, let's be serious, they do choose women. Or for instance, like even these days, like a lot of older men will choose like really, really younger women to be with who are still over age. You know what I mean? We're not talking about pedophiles here, but they will be in their late 30s and choosing to date a 20-year-old. And it's like, and in my brain, when I see that age gap, my first response is that exact response. Is she is easily manipulable. Like you can easily manipulate her and you can make her do, and you can make her change everything in her life because she's just new into the world of adulthood. She
hasn't like set up her own morals yet to like stand her ground.
She has no idea of what she actually wants. So it's easy to tell her what she wants because she doesn't know what she wants. But dating somebody your own age and you try and tell a woman at 35 years old, hey, I'm going to look at them and I'm going to be like, haha, get
right. Or like anybody who's just like strong and confident and like, and knows what they want or what they're about, you know?
See, I see that in two different ways, because I think when a person thinks very humbly about their looks, that's kind of a way, but they're very confident in life. Because like, honestly, it makes me look at other, like if they're very confident in their work or they're very confident in their life. And they're just very confident people, but they think that they look like a 6, but they're just confident and they don't even care. That's what would attract me, is somebody like that. But it's the people who are, I'm a 10. I'm so pretty. Nobody can be better than me. I'm like, oh, you just like, you get under my skin. Like, I don't like you. I immediately don't like you. I cannot be your girlfriend. I cannot hang out with you. We cannot like go and have a drink together. Like, no, I immediately hate you because you remind me of like those silver spoon people who have just received everything in their life. And like, you know what I mean? And I don't like those people. Like immediately when somebody is that confident, I'm like, I hate you. I can't help it. I'm like, I hate you. I don't like you.
And I totally see that perspective too. But then there's so many different limbs of this. Like, for example, I was talking to, I don't know why relationships are the only conversation that comes up anymore, but apparently
it's popular
at work. And one of the girls had said, she's like, well, I bet you tell a guy that you're a strong, independent woman. I was like, but I am a strong, independent woman. Like, I take care of myself. And she's like, well, that's why you're single right there. She's like, men don't want to hear that you're a strong, independent woman. I'm like, well, why? Like, I don't get it. And it's like, maybe that method, like that idea that men want something to take care of. Like, they want to be a provider. Like, that's what they're.
I've heard that. I've actually heard that.
Yeah.
Because weird enough, I was having a conversation with my ex. We weren't trying to rekindle things. We were just talking.
When was this?
Months ago when I seen him.
Just checking.
Yeah, no. But he had said, we had gotten into an argument, and that was one of the things that I had said, because he had said, oh, every woman or something needs somebody in her life. And I was like, I don't need no one. I'm a strong, independent woman, and I need no one on my side. Yeah. I can do everything on my own. Whether or not you think that, I need no one. I don't need somebody in my life. You are there because I want you in my life. And that's where you're getting it twisted. And that's literally what the conversation was, is he's like, you need. And I'm like, I don't need no one.
Yeah.
If you're going to be in my life, I want you there. So you need to make an effort. Otherwise, I don't need you in my life. I can do everything myself. I'm strong and independent. And that actually set him off. He's like, what? You pay your own bills just like a man? You do your own cleaning just like a man? And I was like,
first of all, men don't clean.
But I was like,
stop you right there.
And I was like, but it did kind of make me question. And I was like, is there anything like a strong, independent man? Like, now I question that. It's a good point that he did bring up. He's like, what? So you pay your bills, you go to work, and you pay your car bill, and you do all of these things, and you pay your mortgage and everything like that. And he's like, and what's different from a man doing it like for myself? But I don't get called a strong, independent man. And I was like, I'm not going to lie. That's a good point. Like, that's a good point.
Totally.
They do the exact same thing that we do, but yet I'm a strong, independent woman.
And you're just a man.
And he's just a man. He's not a strong, independent man. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to lie. I was like super PO'd when we started this conversation, but you're right. You make a good point. Like,
that's the same thing as like putting a girl through whatever trauma she's going through and then being like, oh, she'll be stronger for it.
Yeah.
It's like, it's the same, double-edged blade. Like, why did she have to go through that to be strong? And again, you wouldn't say that to a man. Like, you'd never have a man who was raped and you'd be like, oh, you'll be stronger for it.
You'll be stronger for it. It's okay.
You're okay.
No.
What? You'd be mortified for that man, as you should be mortified for that girl. But we're just so much more desensitized to that, right?
Oh, 100%.
From the female perspective. And we're more desensitized to the male perspective of just being a provider. But then it blows my mind again. Like, my mind just keeps swirling from this, because what is the lesson that we're taking from this then? Because what I'm hearing is that women, you should value yourselves less to be more attracted to men. That's like, if you're single and you're looking for a man, the message I'm taking is value yourself less. Call yourself a 6. But it's like, what is the ultimate lesson here? Like, you're again, once again, inserting these issues into women, like these issues that we've taken centuries to get over, like to gain independence, to know our worth, all these things. But then the flip side of that is like, oh, sorry, not the flip side. The continuation of that would be like, we're also telling women, don't provide for yourself. Like, we're taking them back to the 80s. Like, I will provide for you. You don't do anything. It's like, hell no.
No, like, I will provide for myself.
Do you know how hard we work to get these rights?
Like, hell no.
Hell no. And then I always thought there was like this curve, like this roller coaster where like things get really bad and like men and women are at each other's throats. But then like things settle down and we're like, okay, maybe I need you for this. Maybe I need you for this. Okay, maybe we can rekindle. And like the evolution of things just goes like that, right? Like, especially with racism and any evolution that happened, right? But now I'm like, are we just in a tornado now? Like, are we inserting old values back in again and then making girls think of these up lessons? And then guys don't actually know what they want from them because we've just twisted it so much.
So much.
What are we doing?
And it's funny that you say that, because we even had a conversation about that the other day, you guys. I was watching Pleasantville, and I love that movie. Love, love, love. I used to watch it all the time when I was a kid. Haven't seen it in like 10 years. And I don't know, it just popped up in my head. For some reason, I was like, oh my God, I'm totally going to watch that movie. Yeah. And in that movie, they do a lot of not only just racism, but they do a lot of sexism in like a weird way. And so there was this where's my dinner moment where she was out, the wife was out, and the husband came home and his dinner wasn't on the table and it wasn't in the stove and it wasn't in the pot. And it was just like they were mind blown. And then so he went to the bowling alley to talk to his buddies, and one buddy had an iron burn on his shirt, and he's like, well, what was she doing? And she
they're
was like
mortified.
Yeah, they're like his shirt got burned. It's got burned. And they're like, well, what was she doing when she burned your shirt? And he's like, she said she was thinking. And they're like, oh God, the thinking, gasp. Like, and it's so funny because we've come so far to the point where, like, yeah, thinking, people wouldn't blink an eye. A woman thinks now, like, that's normal.
Yeah.
But now I question, should we go back and do some of these things for men, like cook and clean, and like, should we bring those morals back into our life? I don't know. I don't want to, but now I question it.
I do hope that it would be like
will they fix my car? Like, it has to be a two-way street. I'm just saying.
I just kind of thought that, like, with this big evolution of these like movements and stuff like that, like this feminist movement and all that stuff, and like, and this, especially this what, like, I guess millennials right now, like, we're just refusing to date. Like, we're just happy single. Yeah. And there's like this epidemic of people who are just happy single. Like, we're not having babies anymore. Like, I have no idea what's going to happen to the workforce in 30 years.
Oh, they're going to need so many people.
Yeah. Because we're going to be, well, I want to be exiting the workforce in 30 years, but more like 50 years.
No, I will be exiting the workforce in 10 years. Thank you.
But like, for all the rest of us who are like exiting the workforce in 50 years and not having kids, like, who's bringing that up? And Elon Musk had brought this up before. Like, we do not have the numbers to sustain the industries we have right now for employees. Like, we just don't. Like, it's totally depleted. But then it's like, so then are we giving up these values to just try to be in a relationship? Because at first, when that girl said that at work, I was like, well, maybe I should stop calling myself independent. And I was like, I've busted my with that title. Like, I have worked so hard to own the houses I have and the businesses that I have that I'm suddenly going to devalue myself just to be appealing to a man. I was like, what lesson is that?
Well, and I had an argument back on that too. And I was like, not to be a dick at all by any means. Men work hard, and I'm not trying to diminish that. But in my position, where I have a male person who is also in my position, I have to work 10 times harder than he does.
It's true, though.
Just to be seen and to be heard.
Yeah, that's still.
And when I am seen and heard, and I am strong, and I am saying my point, I am now an angry woman. Yeah. I am angry. I don't have control over my anger, and I'm nasty, and I'm a bitch. Yeah. But yet he can say the exact same thing in the exact same tone. And it's a good point. You're a male, so that must be a great point and idea. Yeah. And honestly, it's a double-edged sword again, because yes, they do work hard. Do not get me wrong. But the reason that I feel I am stronger and more independent is because I have to work harder to get to the same type of position or anything that they already get to so easily.
It's so funny that you said that, because there's a study that I love. And I don't think I've brought it up on this podcast because it's like, it's just like a more serious conversation, but I'm loving this. So there's this woman, and she's interviewing Jordan Peterson. He's like a big male psychologist. He's very big for men. Okay. So I was seeing this guy, and he had sent me one of his videos, and he's like, oh, this guy's great, blah, blah, blah. So I'm watching his video, and I'm like not agreeing with a lot of it, but he's educated. He's got good points. Yeah. Like, not diminishing his argument in any way. But this, and God bless this reporter, because she just ate him alive. Like, it was so brilliant. So he's talking about how men deserve to be paid more because they're more aggressive in the workplace, and they go for what job they want. And I was like, okay, valid point. Like, men tend to be more aggressive in the workplace. But I said to him, whoa. What happens when women are aggressive in the workplace? Like, we
get called.
Yeah. So I just literally replied to him.
Put to HR, and they're like, oh, she's being rude to me. Like, yeah.
So then I literally just watched the video, and I like took it all in, and I was like, and you know me. So I literally just replied. I was like, that's incorrect. And here's 4 peer-reviewed papers as to why it's incorrect. Yeah. So I just sent him 4 papers, but in these papers, it was so interesting. So one of the papers was a study where women and men are given the same job posting, and there's women who are doing the hiring. Yeah. And then there's women who apply. So woman who's doing the hiring, and then there's women that apply to the job posting. So the statistics, the way it went was that the women were less likely, the overqualified women that applied were less likely to get the job, because you've got that competitive whatever angle coming from the woman to the woman. Also, any woman that was more assertive in the role was less likely to get the role because she was a bitch now. So now even women who were overqualified for the position and women that were assertive or like dominated their space were also less likely to get the position. So none of the women got the position. And even though they were overqualified for it. And I was just like, what a crazy study, because you wouldn't think of that.
No.
Like, you're like, at face value, yeah, if a guy's going to go for something and he gets it, good for him, right? But we aren't given that same opportunity.
No. And then this almost circles back to what we were talking about with be humbling, because we almost have no choice but to humble ourselves. And that is where we belong, in a humble state, where we have to think of ourselves and have to hold ourselves back and be less than, be less aggressive, be less qualified, come off less than we are to get what we want, so we can be less threatening, which again brings it around to the more humble and overconfident women, or confident, not even overconfident, just confident women versus a woman who is more humble. Whereas we sit and we are getting less than because we are confident, and then the ones who are more humble men are going for more of that. Like, men are choosing the humble person more.
Right. And that's kind of like the lesson that's being just dribbled off of this. Choosing your 6 instead of your 9. Like, at face value, it seems like you're just a nice person. Like, you're choosing the 6. But the lesson that you're telling them is, hey, value yourself a little less.
Yeah, value yourself a little less. You shouldn't value yourself as highly as
just drop your bar a little bit, and then you're mine. But she is a 9. She's a 9 at face value, right?
Yeah, for sure. But that's just how it's just weird how the world works, and it's weird how we have adapted to it as women, and even men, how they. Because it's funny, there's men out there who are just like completely different, but then there's some men out there who would choose the humble woman. And then there's men out there who would choose the overconfident woman, and they'd be like, I love seeing that. Like, you know what I mean?
Hey, because like,
I don't know.
I was saying to them, they're trying to hook me up with this guy, and then they finally showed me a picture of him, and I was like, no, sorry, were you done with saying what you're saying?
No, go ahead. Okay. I was just gonna say I don't think they exist, because I can't even find the humble men anywhere. Like, I don't know. So continue.
I know, like, a lot of guys in my friend group are humble. Like, honestly, the guy we were talking to last night, the sweetest man ever. Like, I have no idea how he's single, and his problem is different. He's like, everybody wants a situationship, and I want like marriage. I want like something serious. I'm like, wow. You're in the wrong generation for that, sir. Like, everybody your age is looking for situationships because they think there's something better out there.
I'm in the wrong generation too, because I'm looking for. You want? I want my forever person. I don't want to date around. Oh no, I think that is
our generation, but our generation won't talk to people.
Oh,
none of us communicate anymore. No. Like, not even, we're talking about like trying to meet somebody at the gym. Like, I'm very attracted to people at the gym, but as if I could have a conversation with somebody at the gym. I also look so unapproachable at the gym. Like, I look angry.
I do too.
And I'm like, I wouldn't want to walk up to me at the gym.
I know there's this poor guy who always tries to like talk to me, and like when he says hi and stuff, my face like immediately turns. I'm like, oh hi, you know what I mean? And I like, smile and stuff. But then I go back to it, and I'm like.
Yeah,
immediately I'm like,
really,
like,
right?
I'm working out. I'm like not focusing on my face. I don't know what it looks like, and it probably looks angry because I have resting face.
Yeah.
So like,
and then it's funny because one of the guys who was talking to us, he works at the gym. So the older guy, baby boomer, he does like a part-time. He's retired, but he does like part-time at the gym or whatever.
Oh, okay.
And he's saying like it's so bad because he'd talk to these girls who would be like that he's training or whatever.
Yeah.
And they're beautiful girls, and they'd want to talk to somebody, but none of the guys would approach. And then he'd hear the flip side of it because he'd be training the guys, and they'd be like, "Well, I'm not going to go talk to that girl. Like, she's just going to reject me." And he's like, "No, just like go try."
Yeah.
But nobody will. Like, nobody will take the chance and go talk to each other because they're so scared of rejection. And also, I'm wondering, like, when did we become so terrified of rejection?
I don't know.
Like, I'm scared of rejection. I know Taja's dad was scared of rejection, and I did it to him all the time, which I feel horrible about.
I understand the woman part of it because, again, that's not something that we've been doing for years and years and years. We weren't in junior high. There was no dance where the girls asked the guys until it was brought in much later in life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know, like it was always the guys asked the girls to dance. Like everything was always guys asked the girls. So like, I understand why girls are scared of rejection, but what the hell happened to men? Like,
yeah,
I don't know what happened. Maybe, I don't know.
I also don't get it because like I tried the whole approaching guys thing. Like I approached a couple guys that I thought were like attractive. And it was so bad. They like instantly thought that I was just wanted to bang. And I was like, I didn't realize that me approaching you, that's what I meant. That's what was meant by that. I was like, I'm not just looking to bang. Like I asked you to go for coffee. I don't know how that means we're supposed to bang.
Yeah.
And then one of the guys ended up like stalking us all night. Like he asked us what bars we were going to, and maybe meeting him at a bar was a bad thing too, but he just stalked us all night. And after those two, like the other interaction where I think there was like 3 interactions. I was like, I'm never approaching a guy again.
No.
Like, this is not what I want. I just thought like we're switching gender roles for a bit here. Like,
well, and I think that's the big problem too, is because it's not nowadays, it's not the same as when women would approach men back in the day. Mm-hmm. It's not the same. Now you have to deal with the crazies, the stalkers, the men who just think you're here for a hookup and you don't want to go out and get a coffee. Whatever happened to a damn friendship? I don't know. Like I don't want to hook, like, you know what I mean? I just want to have a, like, whatever. Or like
starting from
friends.
A friendship, like blossoming from a friendship. Yeah.
Like, but no, that's not how it is anymore. It's just straight to having, and like, even on the apps these days, like I refuse to try and date on another app ever again in my whole entire life. I will never, ever download another app in my life.
Yes.
Because it is just a waste of time.
It is,
because every guy on there is just a guy who wants to just bone. He just wants to go straight to bed with you. Mm-hmm. And then he wants to off. And I'm sorry, 99.9% of the time, the guys who want to just go straight to bed aren't even that good. I have better with my dildos. Like,
that's why they just go through the numbers, right?
They can't keep a woman if they try because they can't keep her satisfied. Like, I'm just saying.
Just a little Dr. Seuss over there. Like, it's funny though, because guys feel the same. Like I talked to my friend on the dating apps and he's like, it's horrible. You can't connect with a woman. You can't have a conversation. You can't meet them. You can't da-da-da-da. And I'm like, how is it that you feel the same and I feel the same, but all of us are still in the same boat?
All of us are still single.
How is this happening? I just honestly don't get it.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's just approaching the wrong people. Mm-hmm. I honestly do. I think there's someone out there for everyone. I truly do believe it. There is someone out there for everyone. Mm-hmm. Everyone will have their happy ending if they so be it, if they want it, whatever happy ending it might be. It might be staying single and being alone. It might be being married. Whatever your happy ending is what everybody deserves. And I'm sure we'll get at some point in their life. Mm-hmm. But I just feel like when you're looking for love, you approach so many of the wrong ones that you just give up because they're just... But it's what, like, we almost need to go back to blind dates. And like, honestly, Love is Blind is one of...
I hate those dating shows.
No, but it's actually...
I know you love them.
No, I'm not a big fan of them as of recently. Mm-hmm. But like, I only watched the first 2 seasons of Love is Blind. Then I got bored of it and I can't watch. They're on like season 8 now, I think. I don't know. I can't watch it. It's too much.
Yeah.
But like, for instance, the first 2 seasons I was really, really into because they fell in love before they even seen each other.
Who's that?
What?
Oh, I've never seen the show. I don't know.
Oh, they fall in love through like so they have like a wall and they sit on either side. So there would be like a wall in between us and I'd be in a room and you'd be in a room and we would talk for 2-3 hours a day, getting to know each other. Mm-hmm. And then eventually whoever would ask if they want to get married or whatever. And then they would come out of the room and then they would see what they look like. So they have no idea. You don't get to ask, oh, are you white? Are you black? Are you tall? Like you don't ask those questions in the experiment. It's just strictly for just getting to know someone's personality and who they are. Mm-hmm. And then when they meet, they're already in love. So sometimes it worked out, but you could see the shallow people, it really pointed out. They were like, like they fell in love with that person. They were head over heels in love with them that day. And then all of a sudden they walk up and they're like, I'm not in love with you anymore. No, you're shallow. And you were never in love with them to begin with. But the people who were truly in love, they were like, I don't even care what they look like. And some of those couples are still together today having babies. And that was crazy. Like,
I'm shallow.
Years ago.
I guess I'm shallow.
Maybe are you shallow?
I guess so. I don't know. My friend last night, she's like, oh, so you're shallow. I was like, oh. I guess.
See, but I also think
I didn't mean to feel like that, but like I have to be attracted to my partner.
But I also think that word is taken out of context too, because like, are you shallow for just wanting to be attracted to somebody?
Yeah, like I don't think like, I am, but like I get where they're coming from. Because when she's trying to set me with this guy, and she was like, I was like, I have to be attracted. I'm like being physical and like I'm a very sexual person. Like I need to be attracted to my partner.
Yeah,
otherwise it's not going to go anywhere.
No,
like I know that already. And and she's just like they have to be good looking. And she's like, oh, so you're shallow then? And I was like, I didn't mean it like that.
No, see, I always think that's taken, I don't know, maybe people just use that too often when it's not necessarily true, because it's not your fault that you're not attracted to that person. So why should you force yourself? I think in the love and blind situation is because they said that they loved this person and they were so in love with them, nothing could break them apart. And then they see them and then they're like, oh, that's shallow. That's shallow because you were already in love with that person.
Is that not like a big piece of the relationship though?
I think because you were already in love with that person. If I truly fell in love with somebody's soul, I don't think it would matter what they looked like, because I would be in love with who they are.
The worst part is because like I have a friend of mine, a guy friend of mine, who's like, I absolutely adore him. He knows me better than anybody else like in this world. And I wish that I would be attracted to him in some semblance. Like I wish I could. I would marry that guy 100%. But I'm just not. Like I'm just genuinely not attracted to him in any way, shape or form. And it's like, when I think, the worst part is when I think about it, I'm like, I can't imagine you on top of me.
Like, he can't.
I am disgusted by the thought of you on top of me. I can't do it. Like, so how can you have a relationship without?
You can't.
I surely could not.
Like, you can't. It's something. But
I
think about my ex.
That's messed up.
But I think about my ex. I thought he was the ugliest thing I'd ever set eyes on. But the thing was, we were friends for so many years.
Yeah.
And then he tried to pursue me for so many years. And I just kind of kept that I was in relationships with other people. I kept trying to tell him to off. I wasn't interested. And then one day he just kind of begged me and it was like, really, please just let me take it on one date. One date. Let's just and I was like, I don't want to. Like, I'm not attracted to you. I think you're ugly. Like, I don't want to. But then as we went out and we got into more romantic level of our friendship, I don't know. And then when I fell for him, I don't know. I look back at him now that I'm not in love with him. And he's the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my life. But when I was in love with him, I was infatuated with him. I thought he was the most attractive man that could ever, I thought he was beautiful when I was in love with him. But literally now and prior to our relationship, before I fell in love and after when I fell out of love, he's ugly. He's the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my life. He's not attractive at all. I look back and I'm like, what were you thinking? Because you knew in the beginning.
People's personalities also make them more attractive or less attractive.
100%.
But I find that's a smaller piece of the puzzle than the physical attraction. I think that most relationships just start with a physical attraction. There has to be some sort of underlay or a base, if you will, of physical attraction. And then everything else just gets complemented from there.
Yeah. Yeah, there has to be, I don't know. I was not attracted to my ex though. Zero attraction.
Really?
I thought he was the ugliest thing that
obviously
I had ever seen.
Some attraction to him.
No, I think I just wanted a free dinner and a drink. I just wanted somebody to hang out with. I think I was lonely. All my friends were busy that night. And I was like, I just need a friend to hang out with. I haven't seen him in a couple years.
Where it started?
And then, we went out for dinner and then we just kind of started hanging out again. And we kept going out for coffee and dinner and hikes and, well, not really hikes. It was more or less drives, but.
Okay. I was like, hikes. Ooh, that's a big one.
Well, we did camping, but.
Yeah.
We didn't we did camping, but we didn't go hiking or anything by any means. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But and I don't know. And then we just, I don't know. It just kind of, I don't know. It just kind of, we fell for each other and that was that. But then after we broke up, God damn, I would never, I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah. I still definitely find Taja's dad attractive. I think I'll always find him attractive. And actually I still find all of my exes very attractive.
See, and no, it's funny that you say that because I think Taja's dad was a smoke show when you guys were together. Woo-hoo, he was a smoke show.
I still think he's very handsome.
I think he needs some work. I think he could get back to being that handsome, but I think he needs some work.
He just cares less about his image now, I think.
Yes, and I think that's exactly what it is. If he were to dazzle himself up and get all dazzled up like he used to when he was with you, I absolutely think he could. He is that. That never left him.
He was conceited, I swear to God. He loved himself. He's that guy who would take 50 pictures of himself. And I'm like, why are you taking so many photos of yourself, sir?
What are you doing?
You really like your face.
You really like your face. Yeah, I don't know. I thought he was a smoke show when you were together, but I feel like he's let himself, not even let himself go. I just feel like he needs some work.
Just taking care of himself.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, he just needs to get his hair done. It's wild.
And maybe the beard.
Does he have a beard? I didn't notice.
I thought he had one the last time we seen him.
I don't remember.
Maybe it just needs he just needs to maybe we just had facial hair and he just needs to
clean it up.
Just clean it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he really doesn't care for that anymore.
Yeah. He used to have smooth lines, everything was very
slits in his eyebrows.
Yeah, very he was
precise.
very clean cut, had the smooth lines on his haircut, the eyebrows, the face, very, very clean.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's not.
Yeah. But it's funny because I still find him very attractive. I don't see those things. I still look at him and I'm like, oh, I still think he's very attractive.
I think because you still have love for him.
Yeah, I always love him.
You'll always have love for him because he is the father of your child. So that's something that will never go away.
I think I'm just weird. Once I love somebody, I will always love them. I literally give people a piece of my heart and they just keep it. I don't ever get it back.
No, I'm taking that. Give me back my heart. You get 0. No.
Oh, which is also why I don't date. Nobody else can have pieces of my heart.
It's I'll give
away. Need it for myself.
I just can't. I can't do it. I can't be in a room with a person for longer than 5 minutes without wanting to strangle them.
I felt like that about your step for a while. I was if you talk to me for more than 1 minute, I'm gonna kill you.
I'm gonna kill you.
I'm gonna come over with a rifle and I'm gonna blow your brains out.
I can't do it with men anymore. I can't. They just they just know how to get right under my skin. And I'm you know what? I'm better off alone.
It's so funny because I have so many guy friends that I'm I never had guy friends in a relationship, obviously. Also because my teacher's dad's this big black guy and everybody was terrified of him.
Everybody was scared of him.
But I have so many guy friends now and I'm how do we share the same views? How do we feel the same? And I think you guys are so nice, but none of us can find happiness. How is this even possible?
I don't know. I think it's just, I don't know.
It just blows my mind. I get along so well with them as friends.
I also feel
hell no.
The world, where you are in the world, at that moment is where you're meant to be. If you were meant to be in a relationship and in love with somebody, you would be in a relationship and in love with somebody. I'm very much one of those spiritual people in that sense
universe?
where
100%.
The universe is going to guide me where I need to be. It's going to put me in that grocery store at that time where I bump into that guy who's going to be hey, oh my God, can I take you out for coffee? And we're going to hit, you know what I mean? The universe is going to do all of that for me. I just have to let it happen and just listen to the calls.
Too, but I get scared. I'm am I going to be single forever?
But then that's maybe what my plan is in the universe. That's maybe I'm supposed to be alone forever and that's okay too. I
don't want to be alone forever. I'm such a loving person. I have so much love to give.
I'm not. So it's okay. So I would love to have my person, you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. I would love to be married and have my person and grow old with them and sit on the deck with them. But also I'm not also that type of person. If I ever move in with my significant other, we have to have separate bedrooms. We have to have separate beds. We have to
what?
I will not sleep in a bed with somebody ever again in my life. I will not share a bed with somebody.
No, suffocate me.
No.
not like that, but
no, suffocate me.
Hold me so tight I can't move.
No, don't touch me.
Until I fall asleep, then you have to move over.
No, don't touch me. Don't touch me at all. Don't cuddle me. Don't touch me. Don't. I can't. Get away from me. I can't. No.
Yeah.
No.
I think this is why the physical attraction part is so important for me because I'm so physical in my relationships.
No, I don't even hugging my friends. They're oh, come here. I'm
That's so funny.
High five.
It's definitely our childhood.
See you later. Have a good day.
The reason you're this is because of our childhood. 100%.
I hate, I don't like it. I don't like being touched. I don't like people touching me.
As a child, you were taught that you shouldn't be touched or you shouldn't be not like that. Jesus.
You're just doing really good today. Hey?
Yeah.
Just keep going.
As a child, Rebecca was definitely I came out right after and I was the last one. So I got all the love and Rebecca got no love.
Yes.
It was just terrible timing, I guess.
Yeah, it was just,
Neither
it was just
of us
really terrible timing.
either, so.
Yeah, and it was just one after the other. And so.
And I genuinely think that's why Rebecca doesn't like love. It's because she was never shown love or comfort or anything as a child.
Yeah, no. And if I was, it lasted for like maybe a minute and then it would get taken away by Melissa.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
She'd walk in the room and they'd be like, push me off their lap. Oh, baby, come here.
Literally,
and I'm like, oh, okay. I guess I don't get
our
your
siblings
cuddle.
told us that one.
Like,
I was too young. I'm too young to remember any of this. But yeah, that's
like
our
that.
siblings would tell us that.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
So, But and I'm okay with that though. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Well, yeah, you're okay with it now because you've lived your life like that.
Aside from like, passionate moments and things like that, like, of course, but like after that, like, please remove yourself from my bedroom. Go back to yours.
Go there. It's so funny though, when you're drunk, you're very touchy.
I am.
Like if you walk around, you'll like be linked to arms of somebody or like something like that. You're very
because I'm drunk.
Yeah,
because I'm drunk. I'm not in my right state of mind. I'm not in my right state of mind. Don't touch me.
That's true. Rebecca's not a physical person.
No, the only thing that can physically be in my bed with me is my dog.
Yeah, you love cuddling your animals.
Just my animals, though.
And that's so funny because I wouldn't cuddle Kiana. I was like, don't come on my bed. Don't you dare come on my bed. Even Benji, like, I have to have a different blanket up there for him to be on my bed because my bed's dirty and my snap.
Oh. I'm like, come here. He's a dust bunny right now, though.
He is a dust bunny.
I know. I have to give him a bath and then I'm going to like clean and wash all of my bedding and change everything out. But like right now, it's just so dusty because he's a dust bunny.
Yeah, I already washed my bedding, so he's just not allowed in there.
It's so sad too. He's like, why?
Yeah. Get off the bed, you dust bunny. So I guess to like full circle it, I don't know what the lesson's going to be here. Like, are women just going to lower their standards to be in a relationship?
I think that's super shitty though. Like, why should we have to lower our standards or lower our feelings or thoughts about ourselves to be in a relationship? I feel like our person who... There's like this girl that I follow.
But then like you just
shirt.
end up being single because this is the other thing
but there's this
like,
girl.
We're unapproachable because we're confident. We just give off that vibe. Like somebody had said to me, like, you must get hit on all the time at bars. I was like, I don't. Like nobody approaches me at bars. And they're like, oh, well, there's a chemistry thing. I'm like, yeah, I don't give eye contact because I'm not trying to meet you. But even if there is a guy that I give eyes to, he still won't approach me. I'm like, what is it about me that is like, do not talk to that woman?
Are you giving him crazy eyes? Do you not know? Are you trying to give him sexy eyes and you're giving him crazy eyes?
Maybe I have a really bad sexy eyes.
And he's like, what the and you're like, and in your brain, you're like, come to me. And he's like, what is she doing? She's crazy.
Maybe I have crazy eyes. Maybe that's the answer.
You're just like, and he's like, whoa, no, been there before. No, that one belongs in the bayou.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Yeah, I just feel like we shouldn't like make ourselves less because there's like this one girl who I follow and she has these shirts and people always comment on her and be like, oh, you're too much. You're this, you're that, you're this, you're that. And like always like very rude comments. And she'll always post, then she has like a shirt and it's like, go find less. And she always says, she's like, hey, then go find less. Mm-hmm. If you don't like how much I am, if I'm too much, if I'm too loud, if I'm too out there, if I'm too confident, then go find less.
Yeah.
She's like, because the people who will want to be around me will be okay with that.
They'll and I want to say that, but I also like, I'm scared of being single forever, honestly.
I think your person is out there. I think you just have the universe just, it's not time yet.
Yeah. I totally believe in like the universe. Like I believe in all of that.
You're not ready yet. There's something you're not ready yet.
I have to be a millionaire.
Maybe that's why
Business
you're not
first.
ready. Maybe that's why you're not ready. She's like, even if she got into a relationship, she doesn't have time for it. So the universe is like, hold on.
My dad's friend said that. He's like, what if you did meet somebody? When are you going to see them? Like the Friday nights between 9 and 10? I was like, no, that's busy. I'm booked there. Sorry.
I'm booked.
There's actually no time ever at all.
Yeah,
you get a text from me once a day.
That's it. You don't even have time to text.
Yeah.
That would be, yes.
Unless I'm at work and you have Messenger, I can talk to you all day. That's actually when I'm not busy. So.
Yeah, the universe is absolutely telling you right now, you need to open up your schedule, girl. I will send him your way.
Yeah, in like 4 houses and like a year, my schedule will be more open.
Absolutely, it better be. I'm dying here. I never had a busy schedule in my life. This is I've been able to read in like a week. So sad.
I legit read constitutional law. That's all I read. I looked at the book yesterday.
Did you? Which one is it?
Yeah, Finding Molly. Where's Molly?
Oh, where's Molly?
Mm-hmm. I looked at it.
You looked at it?
I looked at it. I put it in my work bag.
Oh, well, that's good.
I didn't touch it, but
Oh.
It's in my bag.
Oh.
Ready.
Ready
for when I have free time.
It's there waiting, just waiting.
Oh, okay. All right. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope you enjoyed the conversation. Add to it, please. Let us know your thoughts and feelings. I wish there was more people to comment and say their opinions.
Yeah. I want to know, like, would you choose a humbler person? Would you choose a more overconfident person?
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about that? Like, what is your perspective on choosing a more humbler person or more overconfident? I mean, there's so many topics we covered throughout this. So like, what are your guys' perspectives? We want to know.
Also, like, men, comment, please. Because I mean, I know the female opinion. I talk to my girlfriends. I hear a lot more female opinions than male opinions.
Mm-hmm.
And I find it so interesting. So please comment.
Yes. Let us know. What is it? Like, let us know.
Yeah. And even if you feel more comfortable commenting anonymous, just do it. I genuinely don't care.
Yeah.
But I just want to hear your opinion.
I just want to know what you have to say.
Say it. Please. All right. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We will see you on Sunday for another spooky story.
Ooh, spooky. All right. Adios.
Later, nerds.